I mean, I think through...
The stalker ball felt huge to me. I felt intimidated by it, which is why I didn't engage it by myself.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So he's like, yeah, I don't play Protoss much, so what should I do? I'm gonna cannon rush.
Yeah, and the sad thing is I knew he was cannon rushing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know where, and I knew it was going to be in some off-the-wall idiotic spot.
Yeah.
Big. But when you know somebody doesn't know what they're doing, it's impossible to, like, reproduce that. So I had my guy looking in the normal spot, and
this is why I don't talk, at least, because it's like he went right under the Overlord, and that's what happened the other time, where he went right under the Overlord, and we missed him.
Well,
and we ended up losing that game. We didn't end up losing this one, but
well, I wouldn't have seen that anyway, because I was down here trying to figure out what the hell. I was trying to get away from Zerg's drones. So at that point, we'd already seen the forge.
He's canceled 2 of his photon cannons now. Because he's walled himself in twice.
So this was my second drone, and I was still looking for the cannons.
Yeah.
And then
I was pinging like, well, you know, maybe they're over here, maybe they're over there.
Yeah, well, and I'm like, holy cannons. So
he got tabbed out.
Yeah, I got tabbed out because my stupid Windows still isn't.
No.
Whatever, because I can't find my Windows key.
Yeah, so I was looking at that and I'm like,
Yeah.
So, by the way, guys, this is not how you cannon rush.
Well,
first,
and
you can't
just
even cannon rush Zerg.
Don't ever cannon. Yeah, don't ever cannon rush Zerg.
If you cannon rush Zerg, you do it from behind a mineral line.
Yeah.
But the reason you don't cannon rush them is because of the creep, and you can't get in range.
Yeah, and it took me a minute because I haven't been cannon rushed on my main since me and Estinio were farting around with this back in beta. So it took me forever to remember what to do. So I got my 2 spines, and I got my queen in position, and I got my tumor down, which it's right here. And then I started working, get my drone count up and get my roaches, my speed, and then I get my roach warning.
So, okay, hold on, yeah. So, they're transitioning now, double, triple gateway, and 2 photon cannons down. The photon cannon's good. It's like, yeah, you know, as usually where you're most vulnerable is when you cannon rush. That means you don't have almost anything back here, which usually means counterattack, which means if you have built photon cannons, you're safe from that counterattack. It's good.
Yep.
Bad thing, 1, he's transferring, which is retarded anyway, unless it's a gold. 2, he went like 13 pool or something, like 13 pool gas early speed, and he's already on a lair. It's like, what are you guys doing? Like, I thought the whole point was one of you cannon rushes, the other one Zerg Bane rushes, Ling Bane rushes. And so then I didn't want to move out the Reapers because I was expecting a bunch of speedlings to be out on the map and I'd get caught. So, you know, tactically speaking, it's like, yeah, you know, we should try to do some counter damage, but build-wise, they should be attacking us like now. But they didn't.
Yes.
And Zerg is expanding. How the fuck is he on lair?
Yes.
Wait, maybe this guy plays Zerg and this guy plays Protoss. You didn't ask him that.
I don't know. But
oh my gosh, he's getting upgrades. Oh my god.
But I was getting speed, but I didn't make a lot of lings because Zerg never attacked us. I was making speed to counterattack Protoss. But I saw he wasn't making more cannons, so I'm like, oh, well, he's probably making cannons at home. And so...
This is where I'm like, hey, look at my wall. Ha ha ha.
Yes, and it's a very good wall. Trump would be happy.
I was making a friggin' wall because I'm like, well, I guess maybe they're going for like a giant Ling Bane push. Like, they're late, but what the hell ever. I'm like, well, I guess, you know, if I know that they're gonna attack, then I should have a wall. But no, you know, he's making a shit ton of drones now. After he makes all these things. It's like that. That is the, oh, he just killed his own creep timber. That's cool too. He literally just killed his own creep timber. What the fuck?
Well, I wonder if his friend told him, like, no, I'm gonna maybe wanna cannon that. No, never mind.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, now he's re-creep timber. Ay caramba.
Okay, and this is where I start my bile drops.
Yeah, and I scanned to see their naturals. I'm like, well, Zerg did take a natural. But Protoss has not. And I was wondering maybe Protoss went straight to the gold. He did not.
So the lings are at our back door.
Not attacking.
Not attacking.
And then I find the roaches.
Yeah, you don't lose anything by starting on the back door, people. There's nothing to lose by doing that, so...
Yes. Okay, now he's attacking it.
Nope. No, he's not. She's already stopped.
Oh, yeah. He munched and left. So maybe he was... Oh, I bet he was thinking about the Dropper Lord? I don't know. He didn't... He's just like, I don't know, Zerg built Dropper Lords, I guess. But yes, the Reaper Micro is real, and it's funny because I'm like, oh, hey, Lancer, yeah, I got these guys all cleaned up. I'm like, oh crap, never mind. That's not your wings.
Oh, that... Okay.
Yeah,
so that's where the first round of lings went.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I guess there's all his lings, but he's got a lot of roaches. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have these thirds, and Protoss just then expanded, and you started biling the pylons. I've got a tank on the way. Blah blah blah. This is my new way to play. I'm playing Terran, which it's not really new. It's just new for me. Which is always 3 racks, factory starport. Actually, it's 1-1-1 into 3 racks. And then it's just Marine Marauder, Siege Tank, Medevac, which obviously is absolutely nothing new, but it's to, it's just how I do the most standard thing.
Man, he cannot make up his mind.
I think honestly he's just F2ing, because he's like, oh, roaches, I need help over here, but he had speedlings queued up to go over here, which I unbound F2 a long time ago, and that was a very, it wasn't easy at first, but that is a very, very good thing to do, because you can do things, you can multitask a lot easier. Things like, okay, you know, queue up the Oracle to go over here, and then you don't have to worry about F2ing your Oracle into your whole army value or something. You can do Dropper Lords, blah blah blah. He is not getting Warp Gate, by the way, so he's only producing Stalkers off of 5 gates.
Oh my gosh.
This is embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Oh no, he did get Warp Gate. Never mind, okay. That's really weird. I thought it just said that he didn't have it, but whatever.
He doesn't.
Well, he's not using it, but he did research it.
Oh, he researched it. He just never turned them into Warp Gates.
Yeah.
That's pro.
Yes.
Do you get some kind of like passive benefit that I don't know? It's a Protoss thing that I don't...
You get some kind of...
Oh,
no, I'm fine.
That's what my lings were doing that I was running in there.
Uh-huh.
Totally forgot about that. I was running in lings 2 and 3 at a time.
So this is what happened. I remember Nolan told me this a long time ago. He's like, oh man, Stalker's the most, what do you say, the most, they require the least micro. And it's like, well, okay. I think a lot of people end up thinking this, where they're like, you know, this unit's just like an A move unit, but it's like they are an A move unit if you have more than they have. Always doesn't really matter the unit. It's like, oh, Ling, best unit in the game if you have 200 and they have like 18 Marines or something. It's like, yeah, obviously you're just gonna A move them and win. But that's a tactical thing. Where in this case, it's like, it's a real engagement, and he engaged very badly, and my Marine Marauder Medevac tank, well, steamroll his the giant stalker ball. Only stalkers. Where we're pretty much on equal upgrades. I think he actually only ever goes for attack, and I think I go for 1-1, maybe eventually 2-2, but I think I was low on gas all freaking game. So
they have me on upgrades, but I have them on numbers, I think, at least for a little bit.
Well, yeah, the Zerg was not doing good. The Zerg got screwed all game.
Yeah.
He really just screwed himself. This is where I'm like, okay, well, you know, if they're both going to attack us, then just,
well, and the Protoss is like, I'm not
going
to engage the tank line.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's like, oh, good for you.
Okay.
Good for you. Like you told your partner, like, before he lost his whole army.
I know. And then I'm like, well, shoot, okay, this is going to be a little more difficult.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, so what do we do?
Stalker ball. Yeah.
And I was thinking we have an advantage because it's going to take them a while to remax.
Well, yeah, and I'm like, well, you already have your third finished. I already have my third finished. One of them is starting their third, and one of them is barely staturing their third. Oh, yeah, just barely.
Oh, he's dancing around the scan. Oh, bastard.
Yeah, so,
So there, I see it there, but to me that looks like a lot. To a Zerg, that looks like a lot.
It's not to a Zerg, it's to you with your particular number amount. If you had a shit ton of Ravagers, you'd like laugh in the face of that. I'm serious. Shit ton of Ravagers beats the shit out of a couple of Stalkers.
Well, it's a whole group of Stalkers, and I only have like 5 Ravagers.
I know.
6.
Oh, okay.
Why does he do that?
Wow. He doesn't play Protoss. So, yeah, I'm like, I think he died.
Alright, we need to... Let's watch that. He made a bunch of mistakes. The first mistake he made is they didn't engage at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
You have...
It's because he just made a shit ton of Ravagers. The Zerg did.
Yeah.
Because he was banking gas.
And I wasn't trying to bait him out.
Oh, he's making 7 overlords, the Zerg. Okay, so... Oh, he was packing...
Oh, I actually got some decent files.
Yeah. So he's M-moving into just... I just like stem.
Oh, he didn't even blink into you. He just M'd into you.
No, he M'd into Blink. Because at the very beginning of that, I was like, holy shit, he's M-moving. The Protoss is M-moving. And then he eventually blinked, and I'm like, still no.
Wow. That's just so bad. Yeah, okay, so that's... Oh yeah, that's an M move. Oh, yeah. And then a blink.
There's an M move and then a blink. And look, oh my gosh, all the stalkers just... Oh my gosh.
Alright, one more time. I want to have the stalkers actually freaking clicked on. I keep forgetting to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I got the stalkers clicked on this time.
Okay.
So that's over a group of stalkers.
Oh, hold on.
Game
Let's see. Okay. Press 1. One. And then, so yeah, you should be on his camera, and let's see what he's like, what he's thinking here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Build a pylon, okay. Okay.
Nice little pylon.
Okay. Oh, there's that Zerg asshole. Okay.
Yeah.
Just throw him some biles.
Oh, I see like a little bile ball there, you know.
Oh, my friend just got biled on. I'm just gonna move and blink. I'm gonna warp in a couple more guys. Oh, my army's dead. Oh, these four stalkers will be. Oh, these 2 stalkers will. What? Oh, let's warp in. These 3. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
No, let's walk these 2 guys back.
Let's make them babies.
Oh no, that's not. Looking, that guy's
base.
talking to us. What's?
My base,
Is he gonna talk shit now? Oh no, he's just. I can't move because these things are morphing.
Oh,
Oh,
those are so close to finishing.
damn, those almost finished.
wouldn't have made
I
it
guess
without
I'd better
that
say
one.
something to him.
Wow, yeah, I guess I'll just type it out.
Oh, I don't play
Yeah.
Protoss. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna check this shit out. I'm gonna see how many Protoss games he's played. Yeah. So, you know, I was giving them the benefit of the doubt that they did play Protoss, and they were just like, oh, I can just blink onto this tank line with a giant fireball. Oh my god.
You plan on getting Jim, then he leaves.
Well, at the beginning of the game, I told him no one told you that there's no GM for 2v2s.
Well, that's right.
He's like, shh.
How do you accidentally click on
I didn't mean
Protoss?
to. You know, yeah. Oh, it's funny. One of the days recently, or one of the days a few days ago, there was a .01 patch or something that I accidentally talked in chat. There was a .1 patch where it was like oh yeah, it'd be like some mistake where you could like choose random or something like I did, and then it spawns you in and it says random, and then it spawns you in as Terran. Okay. And it's funny because I don't really pay attention to that a lot, and I thought like, oh, maybe I accidentally pressed Terran. So at the end of the game, it had me clicked on random. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I did it like 4 or 5 games later, and it's like, oh, Terran. And I'm like, I did not effing click on Terran. And then the .01 patch was like, oh, fix the issue where some people might accidentally spawn with the wrong race.
Yeah. So
Like,
Terran
yeah,
is the wrong
some-
race. It's configured. I mean, it's
Terran is the
verified.
wrong race.
We always knew that. It's verified
Oh
now.
my gosh. Yes. So
So people, for the
What the
millionth
hell?
time, if you're going to blink into a Terran army, you have to have the Marines and the Marauders killed first
yes.
before you blink in. You blink in to kill the tanks and the medevacs.
Well, yeah, it's like, you know, well, gosh, this is why it's so ugly. It's like, so, only slightly off topic. As Zerg in 1v1s, I am starting to enjoy doing Burrow Roach related things. That's kind of just my general transition because I'm about 50-50 on my ZVT over several servers. And it seems like the majority of the ones I lose, I go Ling Bane. The majority of the ones I win, I go Roach. It's not 100% either way, but, you know, I win some, I lose some. But most of them are Roach related, and a lot of those are Burrow Roach. Because they don't make Marauders. Terran aren't, I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just at the dumbass level of Platinum almost Diamond, but yeah, Terran aren't making Marauders since, like, If you guys want to make Marines, roaches can kill that. If you want to make siege tanks, if I get right under them, roaches will kill them. If you want to make medevacs, those medevacs won't kill me. You guys, Liberators are a very good unit for Terran, especially in TVZ, and I need to make more Liberators in my TVZ. But, they're not going to get there that early, and if they do, then they're going to be missing some giant thing like most of their tanks. And so it's like, I'm just going to unburrow right here. He had a Nidus. Why the hell did he have a Nidus?
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at that. He didn't have vision to do anything with that. And because you killed his last
vision.
Overlord.
He had vision until he didn't. And
Well,
it's
he
like,
had vision there, and he had vision here, remember? But
yeah, he had vision there. He had the whole cannon rush. He had the dropper lord. He had everything.
I know.
No, bro.
I would like them to send us a replay where this strategy actually works.
Cannon rush into 13 expand lair. I want to actually hold on. I want to go back and see how early did he get his lair. Oh my gosh, he's getting his lair. He's probably like the next 100 minerals. Oh, there's to kill your drone. It's probably like the next 100 gas. I mean that after he gets his speed. He's late on his speed. Okay, there we go. And the next 100 gas goes to lair attack. Yay! So like 2 minutes 50,
super.
2 minute 50 something.
That's still super early.
That is mega early. That is a holy moly amount of early. So
Honestly, what did he? Maybe he thought he had to go to second to get his dropper lords.
Oh. Okay,
I don't
so
know.
There's one more test, and it does not involve this replay. Therefore, and Smorith need to go check these guys' profiles out and see what these guys are. How often each of them play each of their races. Because I'm not sure either of them play Protoss or Zerg.
Yes. They might both play a completely different game, actually.
Yes. And somehow they both got to top platinum. Top platinum.
I know. Why does it say even match? It just feels insulting.
I know.
I mean, does this mean that, like, I really suck? Or what? It just makes me feel like a noob.
Oh, it actually does stand for Big Black Grandmasters. It says it on their, okay. Anyway,
They're never gonna get Grandmaster, though.
I know. They might get #1 Master, but they'll never get Grandmaster.
They might name their characters Grandmaster.
Oh, yeah. Or BJ McNasty.
Oh, gosh. Yes.
Okay, so...
Oh, gosh.
So the Protoss has 31 Zerg wins, 8 Terran wins, and 4 Protoss wins this season. In 89 games this season. The Zerg has 65 Zerg wins, 9 Terran wins, and 7 Protoss wins. And he's 1v1 silver. I have no clue. I wish you could like watch the replay from the match history.
Yes.
But you can't. They played a game right after they lost that one, and both of them were Zerg. The Protoss unaccidentally clicked his Protoss button. They played a 14-minute match against a pre-made called The Dead. And the Zerg, it was a Zerg and Terran. The Dead is, no, the guild is The Dead. The guy's name is Dirty. He's prior Team Diamond, current Archon 3v3, 4v4 Platinum, and 2v2 Gold, and 1v1 Silver. Dirty banked 2,000 minerals, no, 2,000 resources on average. BJ McNasty made 89 workers. The Terran on the other team was supply capped for 1 minute and 36 seconds. The Bad Zerg on their team, on the Big Black Grandmasters, was supply blocked for 1 minute and 33 seconds. The Terran only made 41 workers, and Sauce Master made the biggest army. And Sauce Master went for a 16 hatch, 16 pool, no, 16 hatch, 16 gas, 16 pool, very normal build. Speed, 2 minute and 44 second lair, makes some later lings, a baneling nest, a bunch of spines, a crap ton of lings. Terran went for Marines and Marauders, and a incredibly late factory and a very late stim. Dirty went for a 17 pool first. Pool gas. By the way, never go pool gas. I mean, just in the meta of everything in Legacy and the Void, there's no economic reasoning or timing reasoning to go gas second unless you're going for like some weird muta thing or something. But if you want if you want speed, or you want roaches or ravagers or anything, just go gas first. It's just better. It's like a minute earlier on your speed timing than the other person if they go. Yeah.
Wow, I feel like a dumbass.
Don't do it.
Oh.
Yeah. The other thing is, well, it's because it wasn't always standard to do gas first in Heart of the Swarm or before, because probably because you didn't have enough drones, so you'd kill yourself. But now it's like you start with like 12 of them and you already go up to like 17 of them, so it is much more okay to go extractor first and gas first.
I was wondering why everyone keeps getting speed before me.
Yes. The other thing is, if you're not planning to go, I mean, I've been kind of trying to explain this to you for a little while, but my whole idea with the whole speed link thing, in fact, I mean, I can show you a very fast replay of where I did the build, pretty well. It's the one that we've already watched, but we definitely don't have to watch the full thing. I don't remember if I pulled off, but the whole idea is you go 16 gas, 16 pool. You immediately saturate 3 onto the gas. You start speed, you pull off the gas at 100, and sometimes I just leave like 1 on, and then I expand, and then I make a butt ton of lings. And then I have a crap ton of lings, I've got a crap ton of minerals, I can expand a 3rd time sometimes, I have money for my queens, blah blah blah, I've got all this money. And then eventually it's like, okay, well, I don't need like a 2-minute freaking lair, so I can get a lair later once my 1 drone on the gas ends up getting 100 gas. And so then I start lair, and then I resaturate the gas, and then I have all kinds of money, and I make a bunch of drones, and blah 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 blah. It is very economically satisfying. Yes. The idea, though, the very important idea there is to pull off the gas. Because, like with that guy, it's like, oh, what the hell do I do with all this gas? You don't need it. You definitely do not need it, and you'll be losing minerals for every second that they're not. Shit, what the hell? For every second that they're not, mining minerals instead, because you always want to be mining efficiently, like 16 out of 16. So, Yeah, it's not necessary to have 3 drones on the gas after you get your speed started. So, yeah. Tip of the century. Sometimes, if it's like a ZVZ, I'll leave 3 on the gas until I get to 50 gas beyond the 100 of speed. Then I'll start a baneling nest, and I'll go down to 2 out of 3 on the gas, because it doesn't actually take that many drones on gas to make some banelings. Unless you want to go mega baneling heavy, but I never do, so. But yeah, it's all economy strategy. That is my favorite part, sometimes. Economy strategy and build order strategy is my favorite.
Yeah, so my favorite is the psychology. Because if you can win just by messing with their heads.
We have won several games from psyching them out, and I know you have won many games from psyching them out. I personally have only ever won like 2 or 3 games from psychology, and one of them will always be historic with me because he beat the shit out of me. He's probably like a freaking master, grandmaster, whatever the hell. He was a Smurf account and he was beating the shit out of me. And at the end, I literally went AFK, made food, and came back, and he didn't kill my stuff, so I was talking to him for a little while. And I'm like, can you, like, leave? I need these points, man. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna leave. You need to leave. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave. I'm eating food. And then I would talk to him about, like, food. And I'm like, do you like chicken? He's like, no, I like lamb, or something like that. And it was like, I'm like, okay, well, I'll give you Mary's little lamb if you leave. And I don't know, he kept saying weird things, and then, I'm like, okay, well, you know, it's time for you to leave now. I need to keep laddering. And the match went on for like an hour and a half or 2 hours. And I was AFK, like, talking to my brother. I'm like, yeah, the match is still going on. I came back, and he said something like, okay, I'll leave, but you need to tell me a joke. And if I laugh, I'll leave. If not, I'll kill you. Because I had like 1 pylon left. Like, okay. And I thought about it for a long time, and I think he went AFK, but he didn't tell me that at the time. And I thought about it for a long time, and I wanted to tell him a political joke, but I didn't, because, you know, some people aren't into that. So, I told him a StarCraft joke. And I told him one time, actually I think I told him a couple different times, but I told him one time, and I know this made him laugh. I said, someone made me so angry that I ripped my computer, or my monitor, out of the wall, and I threw it out a window into a hot tub. And he laughed, and he said, GG, and he left. And I celebrated that win.
Yes. Oh, there's so many I can't even remember.
Gosh.
But there was that one 2v2 versus those total assholes. And
Which ones? Okay. Yeah.
yeah, well,
I know.
it was that one where you're like, fuck it, I'm leaving, blah blah blah, and then you went and left to go do something because you were pissed. You were
Was it
pissed
the
off.
Voids?
I can't remember. And I'm
It's
like,
funny 'cause I think
I'm gonna go
that's
downstairs
actually
and go get something to eat, and I left it on.
Yeah, that was the
'Cause
more
I was-
recent one.
Yeah, that was.
That was the more recent one. I think that's happened more than 1 or 2 times, though.
Yeah, I turned around, and then when I turned back around, like, it was like victory. I'm like, wow,
Yeah.
that didn't take very long.
I remember that because there was a different time where it was a long time before that, where it was like, I think,
Oh, that's when I was running around with the spore.
yeah.
I had a
remember-
spore hiding up here.
I don't remember if it happened. I mean, obviously it's happened a few times. I remember remembering one though. I think one of them was like a 3v3, where Nolan got mad and left, and then you were like, all right, whatever, and you left, And then I looked at it for like a second, and it's like, victory. I'm like, what? Or no, maybe it was a 2v2 with Nolan or something. And I'm like, Nolan, what just happened? He's like, ugh, we lost. Cause that sucks or something. I'm like, no, it says victory. He's like, hey. I'm like, what? He's like, hey. I'm like, I don't know. It said one of them left, and it was victory.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe there's some kind of glitch or something, but it's like, oh. Which is really funny because I will just assume, because I could never ask them and I can never talk to them about this, but I will just assume, for the sake of being hilarious, that it said Nolan left, and then it didn't say that I left, and he's like, huh, I'm just gonna leave. And it only ever said that one of them left. It didn't say that the other left, but it never said they left like at the beginning of the game. So maybe there's some kind of glitch, I don't know, but one of them's like, yeah, I guess we won, do we leave?
I'm wondering that too, because that's happened like 6 times.
Yeah.
At least.
Where it's like, how do we, like, I mean, yes, not anything against Carrie, because Carrie's still learning this game, but Carrie before would be like, oh, how do you leave? And it's like, find the menu button, and then press leave, or end game.
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh, like in that arena? Like in the arena yesterday?
Oh my gosh, well that guy.
Fucking hey.
That guy was like talking to